What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So, a little bit of a weird recap. I was trying to figure out what to do. I'm sitting here at the Seafloor Shrine, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I haven't been to Harv. So I go over to Harv. There's a quest there I gotta do. Rescuing somebody in the cave. After I do that, Rika becomes the new villager. And then I'm like, alright, this still isn't done. What else do I gotta do? And then notice this down here. So we're heading on over to that right now. Now here's where things get interesting, right? I was on this lift on my way over. All of a sudden, fade to black. I'm over there fighting a golem. The pawns aren't there. It just like brought me there and I just dropped the pawns off the lift and they had to run on over to the fight. Used my mega move to nuke the golem. Golem basically died, but it had one more thing left that was like in its armpit and I couldn't hit it. So we're sitting there fighting this golem that has no weak spots that we can't lock onto. No idea how to kill it. I end up getting hit with a stray attack and I'm like, alright, well, I'd rather just restart this fight. You know, it's silly for me to go ahead and reset on a golem that's probably bugged. When you reset in the unmoored world, it just wipes. Like, I was given my character just wakes up in like a stray bed on a beach somewhere, and it's basically like, do you want to start day 1 on More World or day 5? Something like, day 5, I guess, which is where the last episode ended. But yeah, man, that's wild. I'm not even sure if that's where the last episode ended. I'll need to go back to Balbatal and check to confirm, but I think it's where I rested. But yeah, that was incredibly unexpected. Shit just going down like that. So I'm hoping that being on the lift itself, because I can see the golem, so I'm hoping that me managing the lift, well, oh nope, there's the cutscene. Okay, and there's the golem. I'm only gonna give you 2/3 of my health. That just shreds the shit out of weak points on it.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I'll combine my magic with yours that you might cast the spell more quickly.
Good boy, you got kind of close to me, buddy. Ah! Yo, party.
Well, I feel as fit as ever.
They're a little late to this encounter.
How do you like that?
So this is like what happened before, but I can actually target the arm this time. No, this is what happened before. I can't actually hurt it. It's so weird, bro.
Count upon my aid.
But last time I couldn't even target anything. And I think we are hurting it, just not a lot. Well, that time it worked. Weird ass buggy golem. Alright, let me...
friend. This place does not have long left, I fear. I'd gladly accompany you. Believe me. Follow me. You'll see what I mean.
Mayhap a show of brute strength will yield us passage.
Nothing short of an ogre could breach that door. We're better off looking for the key.
'Tis a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captured pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underlings like myself were given orders, and little else, you see. Well, here you have it. They've been like this for a month straight now. They refuse to leave. You might as well try talking to a wall. You'd have more luck. I know they don't die like we do, but it seems cruel to abandon them here, all the same. I never wanted to be here, you know, taking part in all of this. The enslavement of pawns doesn't sit well with me. I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. Either that, or the current state of the world helps to put things in perspective. At any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get them out, but...
The command came a month ago or more. We are to remain here. And so we remain.
I implore you, Arisen. Take me with you.
Pretty sure I can just tell them, like, you will all leave.
So they're staying here because they were ordered to remain. And they told you that, did they? Strange. I couldn't get a word out of them. I wonder why they saw fit to speak with you. But never mind that. More importantly, you've given me an inkling of the problem at hand. It was the Overseer's doing, methinks. When the world changed, that craven up and ran for his life. But on his way out, he used that artifact they call the God's Way to command the pawns to protect him. I expect that order of his is what the pawns were referring to. But why would they continue to obey when the man is long gone? Unless... Listen, friend. I've a thought. What say you have a look around and see what you can turn up? If the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect, it could be that he is lurking somewhere not far from here. Use that key to have a look around. It should open any doors you come across. Best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer as well.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I was like, what treasure chest are y'all talking about? They're not even near here. I gotta rest, and then I can go ahead and kill...
The month I spent with Lord Phasus was a queer experience indeed. I was conscious of nothing. Nothing that is save your presence, Master. Full glad I am that we have been reunited.
Touching. But alas, that's where our heartening thoughts end. For the world is now in peril, and there is much to be done.
Yeah, I still can't believe the save just reset like that. How far off am I from, I was actually, yeah, I had level 7, and I lost that too. Let me go 137, let me go run outside and just shoot some stuff real fast, get my level 7 back, so it's a spell that's really good.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early Britain gets the world, as they say.
A few strange celebrations, but nothing else. No harm. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Isn't this? Nope, I'm in the wrong house, I think. No, it's not the wrong house. It's definitely the right house. The dude's just not here. What the shit? Can I just use the bed?
Device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight and people by the looks of it.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
Yeah, I mean that's the house. That's definitely the inn. But the inn doesn't look like an inn. It's not letting me rest here. Well, shit sandwiches. Maybe if I find the overseer, things will fix up. Where was the overseer's spot? Roperoy station.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Diminished
so the
God
pawns were being
sway.
held here by the power of this god sway. Now they ought be free to make good their escape.
Hey, he's
Not a
dead.
bad idea.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
I'm good. I just want the what the fuck? What is going on, dude?
Pray slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Like, this isn't even
Let's
set
endeavour
up
to keep up.
like an inn
Though we are
anymore.
less fleet of foot.
I thought he's usually behind a counter. If I'd known he wasn't going to be there, I would not have used my thing. I mean, I have enough stuff that I can just like get beat by whatever I'm fighting, and then Wakestone Shard, I think. Let me see how many I'm sitting on. 4? Yeah, we'll just have to do that. Let's go get the pawns. We'll rescue the pawns. And then I'll probably have to redo Heart Village, but we'll rescue the pawns and then we'll go take out whatever the baddie is.
There was naught left of the overseer but bones, eh? I'll wager he thought to take the pawns with him to the grave. He always was a spiteful old goat. At any rate, I'm well grateful for your aid, friend. Now that the pawns are on their feet, methinks I can get them to safety. I only hope they'll heed my words as they have yours. But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt. My word! Isn't this the God's Sway? With this, I'll be able to guide the pawns to the refuge without delay. Now there's no chance of any of them being left behind. Seems I've no end of things to thank you for, my friend. I appreciate all you've done here. I'll get the pawns to safety, don't you worry.
With this, their evacuation is all but assured. God's sways are loathsome artifacts, but I suppose they have their uses.
A resounding success.
Alright, so the Agamen Ruins has been evacuated. I'll definitely have to go back and do the other place, but first let's go take care of Big Red. Is this way gonna get me there? No, it's not. Hang on, wrong way. Takes me to the
I
tower.
just had a thought.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, did I miss the turn? The fuck? I did. It's this way. This way for the big bad. Alright, we've had 2 different dragons and a worm. What do we got this time? Another worm or something else? It's a wormy boy again.
That dragon looked to be far more powerful.
Formidable though it may be, we must challenge and defeat it all the same. Here, strike with lightning on your side.
Right where it hurts.
The fire must be put out where our comrade burns.
damn. It's not going to be worth using because of mechanically how this fight works. Unless I can do it, unless I can do micro bursts with it. Hang on. I can do... Dude. Oh yeah, micro bursts will work just fine.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. It's right there.
I don't even know if I would consider that a micro burst. That's basically me just shooting it with the minimum amount of health and still absolutely trouncing this thing.
This stellar bombardment shall leave nothing standing.
Has it a mind of its own? Or is merely a force of
Why do I
nature
feel like
capable
you're
of
staring at me?
destruction?
One thing's for certain, we've no hope of scaring it away.
Removing the red portions will reveal weaknesses we can exploit.
No quarrel here.
The fiend is quick, as one might expect of a serpent. Take care not to let it slither up behind you.
No quarrel here.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I need it stationary for the final burst.
That horn appears to be the source of its power. Let us not miss this chance to strike it.
I'll finish it. Another one bites the dust.
Creature is defeated. Here's hoping this will be enough to forestall the Red Cloud's advance for a while.
Okay, so that's done. How many am I sitting on? 4. Alright, we can use 1 to go... We're gonna go to the island camp, and I'm just gonna run around and talk to everybody I can find. And hopefully I can find somebody that's like, yeah, we'll evacuate this.
Without issue, but are we safe here?
Oh, never mind. I think we're actually good. That might have been the last one I had to do.
I see you do not relent. Your persistence is most intriguing. What is it that impels you, I wonder? Alas, would that the world had not come to this. For I am certain that your tale would have been a glorious one. Yet, 'twas not to be. You need only cast your gaze upward to glimpse the futility of your defiance.
The clouds encroach ever closer.
I've weapons to sell. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave. Much obliged.
I'm not trained for this.
You know, Sol, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath the blanket of that.
Yeah, I'd actually been using all these. That goes on there. Let me put on recovery arrow for the boss fight.
Shh. I can give you a roof over your head at least.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this.
Morning Tide. Thank you,
I've
Beck.
fought many battles in my journey, but
There is naught more you can achieve here, Arisen. The time for resistance is long past.
So who would be like the leader of this area? I would assume it's the drunk. Let me try talking to him.
A treasure chest? My mistake. It is merely another spot for gathering materials.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
I would assume the hot springs are dried up.
There's something written here.
Well met. Greetings. Its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural heat. Do come again.
Wait, for real?
Hold on a moment.
It's actually working? We got hot springs up still? Hey, you should gather everyone to evacuate.
Bound up in
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I don't know who I would talk to make them evacuate here. The only other one I know of is the village.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like. Got to make room for the next ship. I'm dead on my feet after today's trip.
This place.
The Batali Knights use this place to train. You're not one of us, so I cannot imagine you've any business being here. Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate? Well, you've traveled far indeed to deliver these tidings. Farther, I dare say, than anyone would go for the sake of an idle jest. If we must leave, but I think we're a bit short on hands to attend to. In fact, the blacksmith and his wife dwell on the encampment outskirts. Might you at the smith, Gustava? Well, suffice to say, she'd have naught to do with us, given the choice. I can only hope that she will be... And while you're taking care of that, I will see to it that the encampment...
I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
Alright, well, we figured out how to make this place evacuate. Shouldn't take long to get over there. And then after this, the only thing that would be left would be Harv.
Notice we've all got different vocations.
All that remains is for you to fulfill your final duty, to witness this world's end with your own eyes.
Pathfinder, shut up. I'm busy trying to save people.
Do you mean to leave us here?
It's like the Pathfinder actively is like, stop rescuing.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
So there's Harv.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
There's the
I
Elvish
prefer not to
village,
have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
which I'm gonna run by and check everything. You know, I want to try and get the elves, even though they're probably not going to be down to listen to me because they can't. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I think I know what happened. I probably locked the elves out because I did the blacksmith in Batal, and then after that I did the elves. But when I did the elves, that area would have evacuated, which would have meant no more blacksmith. So I probably locked that quest out. There's a surprising amount of stuff you can just like lock yourself out of, but
What is it? What has happened to your magic?
No, no, no. Which I figured they would have evacuated, because Sadoa was already... No, actually, no, Sadoa wasn't. So yeah, they need to be told. Hey, y'all,
Well,
we're leaving.
Whatever brings you here. These are perilous times to be wandering about. You'd have us evacuate with the encampment? I am touched by your kindness, friend, but we'll manage on our own. I couldn't bear to be pressed in among those crowds.
Now, I'll hear none of that. I'll see you to see. Besides,
Shit, I gotta get out of battle.
all that goodwill.
Oh, very well, Mike. Would you be so kind as to escape?
Let us see our charges to the Be mindful. The costs have much changed since last week.
A resounding success.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Alright, let's get y'all out of here. Can basically just beeline it.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Twas a glorious success.
Hey, an extra fairy
Would that
stone.
we might always be so in step, eh?
Seems like the majority of loot you find once you're in the unmoored world is the fairy stones. Just because no ox carts, you gotta travel all over.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I serve preferred to have beast streets for allies.
Each to their own.
I haven't even showed y'all downpour. Check this out.
Not live to regret this.
Basically a nuke. Do 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 do. Very effective.
I'll encamp the same spell, and we'll overwhelm our foe with our combined magics.
I grant you lightning's fangs.
Are they coming? One of them is like really far back. Hang on. I think they bugged out. Either that or they're stuck, or it's just the old man doesn't want to walk.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Oh, I see the problem. You want to stay on the road. Alright, well, we'll take the road. It's not like it matters much. We've lost your husband, but you know, if you insist on taking the road, we'll be back to him in a second.
The Red Cloud's advance is halted. This reprieve may be a temporary one, but I'm glad for it all the same.
I do wish I had Warfare so I could fiddle around with it. All I had to do was give the dude... What's really annoying, so I checked after the fact. I was going through, because, you know, we had my save, my backup save was not working. And I was like, what the fuck, man? And I was going through my recycling bin, and I found a backup save that did work, but it was like the start of the game, like level 12. Which means that if I had just like exited the game, made a save, I would have been fine. I think it was because I tried to grab the save file while I was actively playing that things fucked up. Big rip. But we're gonna be able to do everything on stream again, and I mean, in terms of my own experience, I'm absolutely gonna be going through and doing it all.
Box cards aren't operating. Don't waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and sure, and our quarry shall fall. On my way.
Yeah, we still gotta find the Meisters. I know we haven't found the Warrior Meister anywhere. There's so much shit we gotta uncover still. This is one of those games too where it's like there's a lot of, because of how interconnected the world is, like trying to discover all the Meisters and all the stuff. It's, you know, it's up there with Elden Ring, with like trying to make sure you don't fuck up anything.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Which I'll probably try out the other vocations I didn't have a chance to try on my other playthrough. Start with Thief, after Thief go to Ranger, after that go to Sorcerer.
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation begins, I wonder?
Would you find Sir Ernesto and tell him we've arrived? Let him know that we'll wait here.
At last, the moment I've been waiting.
Well, you don't see that every day. I imagine my master would faint were I to return beyond the rift with it.
Sir, I implore you to reconsider. Surely you can see that the situation is dire.
How many times must I say it? I'll not be ordered about. Not by ye, not by anyone. Now bugger off and leave me alone.
Ah, good. You're back. I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must beg your assistance. It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with. The man's something of a regular. I sought him out to tell him of the evacuation. I must confess, could I prevail upon you at this point? If he thinks anything...
Perhaps we might speak with this Sir Lamond. The evacuation effort stands to benefit from another pair of...
Aye? What would ye of me? Not this again. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone, cuz. You got that? Aye. I know those two. Good people. But I don't see why I should have to be the one responsible for them. Why don't ye do it? If they mean so much to ye. Oi! I heard out your request. Kindly bugger off and leave me in peace.
Sir Lamon has refused to lend his aid.
Oh,
It seems there's
yeah,
little
Warfare.
hope of changing his mind. Let us inform Sir Ernesto.
That
Well.
was rather more difficult than I anticipated.
I think I would have gotten it earlier if I gave him the
Sir
fruit.
Lamond is not to be convinced. The hour of our departure is almost upon us. It will be slow going, no doubt. Yet, come what may,
The people of Volcanic Island are evacuated. May they make it through the impending chaos intact.
I knew it to be so.
Okay. Oh, have y'all left yet?
You know, so I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath the blanket of a...
Warfare. Suited to the Arisen, master a variety of weapons, ability to quickly change flexible styles, lesson to adopt. Yes. Warfarers wield all manner of weaponry to conquer the battlefield. They possess the unique ability to swap weapons and adopt skills from the corresponding vocation in an instant, requiring sharp reflexes and tactical adaptability to master. The Warfarer vocation is intended for seasoned combatants, only acquired by Arisen. Equip multiple weapons in the equipment menu. When you use the rearmament skill, you'll cycle through the weapons you have equipped in their set order. Assigning weapon skills. You can assign weapon skills that you have acquired from other vocations to a skill set. This skill set is exclusive and does not change when using the rearmament skill. Assigned weapon skills may only be activated if their corresponding vocation matches that of the weapon you have equipped. Okay, interesting. So I basically, okay, this is, okay. So essentially I have just four skills. I pick 4 skills that I really like and I put them on. Oh man. And I can't do the master skills, it looks like. Okay, so I would do, well, we're gonna go back to this for now. I'd want to finish this up. But yeah, that seems, it seems more like a New Game Plus sort of thing, because I could essentially, I would probably have like my warrior, the warrior stun, because that's busted. I might have the magic archer nuke. I could have the mystic spear hand. I don't even think I would need the shield, but I could have the shield. And then maybe something from thief, or no, I'd probably have something from, I'd have something from sorcerer. Trickster wouldn't make sense. Trickster is a, if you're playing Trickster, you're playing Trickster. But like the magic archer mega arrow would be insane, along with the warrior and the sorcerer. And the last one, I don't know, maybe thief? Climb on something and just bum 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 bum. I don't know. There's so much possibility with that. Either way, we're sticking as a magic archer for now.
I can give you a refill.
But I'm glad you can't miss it. You will knock it no matter what. So we're gonna wrap up here. Let me look at my quests. Did Batal get done? Yes, that one's done. Discontinued. Out of the forest into the forge. Completed Ailing Arbor Heart. What is this one? I think that might have been, oh yeah, okay, so it did fail. That was the elves. So I think I did this, and then I would have gotten the elves to come into the town, but since I completed Civil Unrest, this got marked as discontinued. So the only one left, the only place left is for me to redo the Harv stuff. So we're gonna wrap up here. We'll do Harv, and then I think that's gonna be it. So stay tuned, and I'll catch y'all soon with more.